ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरननदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुवन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुस्वरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री
परमात्मने नमः।
अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः।
अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः
न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि
सर्वस्य
सृजति
सृजति
प्रभुः
न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते
न
कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते।
प्रभुः प्रकर्षेण भवति इति प्रभुः स्वतः प्रभुः कर्तृत्वं लोकस्य न सृजति लोकस्य कर्माणि न सृजति न कर्मफलसंयोगं सृजति कर्तृत्वं वा कर्माणि वा कर्मफलसंयोगं वा प्रभुः न सृजति किन्तु स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते। प्रभुः ईश्वरः ब्रह्म आत्मा अथवा आत्मनः कर्तृत्वं नास्ति। अहं कर्ता इति कर्तृत्वम् आत्मना न क्रियते, कर्माणि अपि न क्रियते। कर्मफलसंयोगं कर्मणा सह संयोगं पुण्य पापैः द्वारा तदपि आत्मना न क्रियते। किन्तु लोके दृश्यते लोकाः कर्माणि कुर्वन्ति, कथं कुर्वन्ति, अहं करोमि इति स्वभावस्तु गुणाः गुणेषु वर्तन्ते, स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते इति आत्मनः कर्तृत्वम् उच्यते। We have seen this shloka with the Bhashyam. The word Prabhu is significant. That which exists by itself, self-existent. That which is self-evident. So that doesn't create lokasya janana kartrutvam. doesn't create kartrutvam, it means from the standpoint kartrutvam lokasya. It means it is not the cause for creating kartrutvam, it means it is not karita. And karma also, prabhu lokasya na sajati, doesn't create karma meaning action. But we have seen here the word karma is Bhashyam Bhashyakara. In fact, he quoted from this sutra, Panini Sutra indirectly. Kartuhu yipshitamam karma. That is grammatical karma. Prabhu, that is Brahma Ishvaraha, doesn't create objects for the people. When object is there, karma is there, then kartrutvam. So Ishvaraha natu karayita, naiva kurvan na karayaniti purvamuktam, na karayita na karta. Karta api. So, therefore karmani na sujati, na karoti ityartaha. कर्तृत्वं न सजति न कारयिता कर्मफल संयोगमपि न भोक्ता भोजयिता अपि न भोजयिता अतः न भोक्ता लोके दृश्यते जनाः कर्माणि कुर्वन्ति कर्मणः फलं पुण्यपापरूपेण अस्ति अतः संयोगस्य कर्ता कः ईश्वरः ईश्वर कर्मफलदाता तत्तु व्यावहारिक दृष्ट्या किंतु पारमार्थिक दृष्ट्या कर्मफल संयोगम अपि न सृजति इति this bhashyam chagitam we have seen. So स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते स्वभावः इति पदस्य अर्थः अविद्या लक्षणा प्रकृतिः माया माया स्वभावः स्वभावः अविद्या लक्षणा प्रकृतिः माया प्रवर्तते. Blessed by Ishvara Maya. Maya is aswatantri Maya. Ishvara is swatantraha. Maya is not swatantri, it is aswatantri. Swatantreshvaraha is a nice word. Ishvara is swatantra. Swatantreshvaraha. Swatantrascha, so Ishvarascha. It's a nice word, can be given as name for any newly ordained sannyasi. Swatantrananda. Swatantrascha, so Ishvaraha. Swatantreshvaraha. Ishvara is swatantraha. Maya aswatantri. स्वभावः माया प्रकृतिः अविद्या लक्षणा प्रकृतिः अस्वतंत्री प्रवर्तते माया प्रवर्तते न तु ईश्वरः इति we have seen. Now the next shloka, let us read. Paramarthastu na datte कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः
नादत्ते
कस्यचित्
कस्यचित् पापं न चैव
सुकृतं
सुकृतं
विभुः
विभुः
अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः
अज्ञानेनावृतं
अज्ञानेनावृतं
ज्ञानं
ज्ञानं
तेन
तेन
मुह्यन्ति
मुह्यन्ति
जन्तवः
जन्तवः
अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः. It is oft quoted statement. जन्तवः प्राणिनः जीवाः अज्ञानेन आवृतं ज्ञानं अतः जीवाः मुह्यन्ति तेन तेन अज्ञानेन मुह्यन्ति संसारे मुह्यन्ति. ज्ञानम ज्ञानम अस्ति किंतु ज्ञानम अज्ञानेन आवृतम अस्ति अतः मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः. Second line is of one quoted. Ajnanena avritam jnanam. Avrita. Avarana. Avaranam. Covered. Then another thing, interesting thing is previous shloka. Nakartratvam nakarmani lokasya sujati prabhu. Atra vibhuhu. So prabhu vibhuhu. So prabhu vibhuhu. Vividam bhavati iti vibhuhu. All these are names of Atma. Vibhuhu. Vividam bhavati. That which in the form of all these things which appears in manifold ways, that is Vibhuhu. So Prabhu self-existent, self-shining, self-existent Atma. Vibhuhu, that alone has become everything. So Vibhuhu, Vividam Bhavati. Prakarshena Bhavati, Swataha Bhavati, Prabhu. Vividam Bhavati, Vibhuhu. Manifesting the same, the Atma being Ekatma, Brahma. We use the word Atma from the standpoint of the Veshti, from the point of the total Brahma. They are synonymous, Brahmatma. That manifesting in multiple ways. Vibhuhu iti. Vividam bhavati. Vividam bhavati, the same, that Atma which is all pervasive. Vividam bhavati. Tasya Atmanaha Vibhuhu na adate kasachit papam. Vibhuhu kasachit papam na adate sukartam cha eva. Dadatu. A purvaka dadatu. Da to give. Apurvaka da to take, to accept. Vibhugu, Atma, kasyachit papam na adate, doesn't take papam of anyone. Means papam is karma pala, karmanaha palam, dushkarmanaha palam, sukarmanaha palam, sukartam punyam, dushkarmanaha palam, papam, dushtakarma, papam. So papam is karma pala. Atma doesn't take papam. Papam is karma pala. Only papam, no, not Sukratam also doesn't take punyam. Therefore, Atma is free from punya papa. Atma doesn't accept neither punyam nor papam. Atma is ever untouched. Namam karmani limpanti name karma phale spraha iti bhagavata purvamuktam. Karma do not touch me. And also there is no spruha for karma. Before Bhagavan has said. And also in the previous chapter, when talking about Jnani, when talking about the Jnani, Bhagavan has said, Karmanya bhi pravartopi naiva kinchit karoti saha. Jnanagni dagda karmanam tamahu panditam buddhaha. So all these statements, Karmani abhi pravartopi naiva kinchit karoti. It means Atma is akarta. When it is akarta, then how karma pala would be? Therefore, karma pala is not there. Atmanaha karma palam nasti. Atma is akarta, akartritvat. Karta iti buddhihi asti, therefore only akarta iti. Atma is always Akarta is not a property, or it is not the identity of Atma. Because we take Atma to be Karta, therefore we have to negate it. It's all negation. Akarta. Because Kartrutvam is samsara. Aham Karta, that Aham, that is Atma is mixed with Ahankara. Ahankaraha Karta, not Atma. The Swarupa of Ahankara is Atma. That Aham Atma, when it has Abhimana with Atasmin Tad Buddhi, Abhimana with Shri Manasangata becomes Ahankara, therefore Kartrutvam. Ahankara, when it is negated by Jnanam, that Kartrutvam also goes away. So Atma anyway, it doesn't have Karta all the way. The Kartrutvam is superimposed. Therefore, Akarta, Akarta, we have to say Akarta, Bhokta. So, therefore, Jnana Agni Karmanam, by Jnana Agni, by the fire of knowledge, all the actions are burnt. All the actions are burnt means not that Jnanis will not do action. Charinam kevalam karma kurvanapi na apnoti kilbisham. It means they are not touched by kilbisham papam. It means Atma doesn't have papam. So, as it is said in the previous chapter, same thing here also. Therefore, Atmanaha kasachit vibhuhu kasachit papam na adatte. Sukritam api punyam api na adatte. So, therefore, Paramartha dhatu, that is from the standpoint of the total. That is from the standpoint of the Paramarthika drishti. Paramartha dhatu, Vastavikataya. So, Atma is, previous shloka said, Atma is neither karta nor karayita, nor bhokta, nor bhojayita. Now, this is from Paramartha dhatu. From the standpoint of the Paramarthika, Atma is akarta, it doesn't do, na karoti, na karayiti. So, therefore, where is punya and papa? Therefore, it is na adatte. So, Atma doesn't take punya or papa, therefore, there is no samsara for Atma. Atma is never subject to samsara. But aham samsari iti abhimanaha asti. That what is that aham? That is what self-inquiry. Inquiry into aham. Shuddha aham doesn't have samsara. This ashuddha aham, when aham is loaded with, when the pure aham is loaded with things which are not of the aham, then that aham becomes a samsari. Atma is ever asamsari. When Atma and Anatma, when Anatma, the properties are superimposed on Atma. Triya Manasangata Anatma. When Atma is identified as this Anatma, then comes Papa Punya. Therefore, the knowledge, it is covered. What knowledge? The knowledge, Ajnanena Avritam Jnanam. This Jnanam, this Viveka Jnanam. This Viveka Jnanam is Avritam, it is covered by Ajnanam. So Ajnanam is the cause. Ajnanam, ignorance. This ignorance is the cause which covers this knowledge, Jnanam, by which Jantavaha Mukyanti, deluded in this samsara. So Jnanam is Jnayate Anena iti Jnanam. So Jnanam, Jnayate anena iti jnanam. So jnanam you can take, in fact, jnanam meaning knowledge. Jnayate iti jnanam. Jnayate anena iti api jnanam. By karana vitpatti. So jnanam means antakaranam ityartaha. That by which something is known. That by which is known. Jnayate anena iti jnanam. Therefore it is antakaranam. Because ajnanena avritam is there. Avritam covered by ajnana. Then what is covered? What is covered? The antakaranam, where the buddhi, where the knowledge happens. Buddhi is the faculty of knowing. So that buddhi, the buddhi is covered. So the buddhi is covered, the viveka is covered. So viveka jnanam, the jnanam, the knowledge, which is covered. The knowledge in the buddhi. Buddhi is a faculty through which the knowledge is gained. So therefore, the viveka jnanam, is avritam, covered by the avarana shakti of Maya. So therefore, avarana shaktiya ajnanena avritam jnanam. So therefore, ajnanam is ajnanam which covers this jnanam, and this ajnanam is anadi. But it is santaha. Ajnanam is anadi. When does this ajnanam start? We cannot ask. It is beginningless. So therefore, it cannot be determined when it started. Because if I can say when it started means, then before that there is jnanam only. So if jnanam is that in ajnanam, how can ajnanam come? Therefore, we cannot say ajnanam began on particular time. Therefore, we say anadi. Otherwise, problem of jnanam, ajnanam rising from jnanam will come. That cannot be. It is contradictory. How can from jnanam, ajnanam rise? We don't see like that the ajnanam rising from the jnanam. Because from that, ajnanam, ignorance arises. We don't see such thing. It is not possible also. When jnanam is there, how can ajnanam be? That is why we say ajnanam is jnana virodhi. That is why when ajnanam is there, ajnanam can be removed by jnanam, because it is jnana virodhi. The jnanam comes, ajnanam goes away. When ajnanam goes away, it can never come. That is why we say santaha, it is subject to end. That ajnanam is there. That ajnanam is not against Atma. In fact, ajnanam also blessed by Atma, knowledge also blessed by Atma. Atma is ever untouched. It is untouched by ajnanam or untouched by jnanam. Jnanam is not for the Atma. Jnanam is only for the buddhi. The Atma is always as it is. The buddhi which is covered, the knowing faculty which is covered, that jnanam which happens in the buddhi, that viveka jnanam, that viveka jnanam is stultified by ajnanam, by avarana. Because of which tena, that is atma anatma viveka jnanam, that atma being akarta, and all these karma, etc., these are not of atma, they belong to anatma. That is the viveka, that is the viveka jnanam. That is covered. That is covered by ajnanam. Tena, covered by ajnanam, which is anadi. Jivaha mugyanti, jantavaha. Jayante iti jantavaha. Punah punaha jayante. Jantavaha, मुह्यन्ति. अहम कर्ता अहम भोक्ता अतः कर्म करोति कर्मणः फलं पुण्यपापेन रूपेण वर्तते अतः पुनः जन्म इति जन्म मरण इति संसारचक्रे वर्तन्ते जन्तवः अज्ञानेन आवृतम्. ज्ञानं तेन इति. So therefore jnanam ajnanam is the cause for the samsara. Since jnanam, the knowledge, the buddhi, the viveka jnanam, we can take jnanam to be jnayate anena iti jnanam as buddhi, or we can take jnanam to be viveka jnanam. The jnanam is subject to interpretation in both ways. Therefore ajnanena avrita jnanam ataha tena, that is the cause. Tena tritiya bhakti, eto tritiya. Tena, because due to that Jantavaha mugyanti. Beings are deluded. Due to what? Ajnanam is the cause. So ajnanena jnanam avritam. Tena, due to which, because of which, eto tritiya. Jantavaha mugyanti. Now, Vashyam. Na adatte.
न आदत्ते
न च गृह्णाति भक्तस्यापि.
न च
न च
गृह्णाति
गृह्णाति
भक्तस्यापि
भक्तस्य अपि
कस्यचित् पापम्.
कस्यचित् पापम्
न चैव आदत्ते.
न चैव आदत्ते
सुकृतम्.
सुकृतम्
भक्तैः प्रयुक्तं विभुः.
भक्तैः प्रयुक्तं विभुः
किमर्थं तर्हि.
किमर्थं
किमर्थं तर्हि
भक्तैः
भक्तैः
पूजादिलक्षणम्.
पूजादिलक्षणम्
यागदानहोमादिकं च
यागदानहोमादिकं च
सुकृतं प्रयुज्यते
सुकृतं
सुकृतं
प्रयुज्यते
इति आह.
इति आह
अज्ञानेन आवृतं ज्ञानम्.
अज्ञानेन आवृतं ज्ञानम्
विवेकज्ञानम्.
विवेकविज्ञानम्
तेन मुह्यन्ति.
तेन मुह्यन्ति
करोमि कारयामि भोक्ष्ये भोजयामि इति.
करोमि कारयामि मोक्ष्ये भोजयामि इति
एवं मोहं गच्छन्ति
एवं मोहं गच्छन्ति
अविवेकिनः संसारिणः जन्तवः.
अविवेकिनः
संसारिणः जन्तवः.
Acharya takes the meaning of jnanam to be viveka jnanam. The jnanam happens in the antakaranam. Therefore, antakaranam is covered. Therefore, we say jnanam. Anyway, we can take jnanam, the meaning of the word jnanam to be. Viveka jnanam, when we say antakaranam, is that avarana shakti, that avaranam is removed by knowledge. So viveka jnanam. Where does the knowledge happen? In the antakaranam only. But the antakaranam is covered, like the clouds covering the sun. Sun is always there. Only the clouds cover. When clouds goes away, sunshine as it is. Similarly, the antakaranam, when it is clouded by, covered by ajnanam, then there is no vision of Atma. When that is gone, then Atma shines as it is, as it was before. So it is all the way. Because buddhi is covered by ajnanam, Atma is not covered. Atma always shines. But the buddhi comes as an obstacle between that aviveka, that ajnanam comes as an obstacle between the Atma and it's an obstacle between in recognizing the Atma as oneself. Obstacle is there in between Atma and Ahankara. Therefore, Ahankara is not a separate entity. It is as though That ahankara, once this obstacle goes away, that ahankara is also mithya. That aham goes away, that all the other the ahankara, which is due to wrong abhimana, that also just goes away. Ahankara, that kara goes away, that is always aham. Aham as recognized, aham is recognized as it is, aham iti. Nothing is added to it, loaded with. Now that Atma is without any load. It is as it is. For samsari, Atma is loaded with, that Aham is loaded with so many things. You cannot scrap each one of them and then remove. In one shot, it is removed. That is the jnana. That the jnana has to be, then that jnana must be, the jnanam must be opposite to ajnana. Because when jnanam rises, ajnanam goes away. When light comes, darkness goes away. Therefore, ajnanam is jnana virodhi. When jnanam is there, ajnanam is there. When jnanam is there, ajnanam not there. Ajnanam is there, it is ajnanam with regard to Atma Jnanam. Ajnanam not about any particular ajnanam. I don't know Sanskritam, that is an ajnanam. I don't know, that is known to me. But that is jnanam only. That doesn't go away. That is there. I don't know, that who knows. So with particular that knowledge, that ajnanam with regard to a particular thing, that is also blessed by Atma only. But the Atma blesses both ajnanam as well as jnanam. Now the Bhashyakara explains this. Na adate taha vibhu. Adate is grinnati, doesn't gragdatu. Grinnati, grinnita, ninth conjugation, grinnanti. Grag, to take, to accept. Adate dadatu, dadatu ubepadi. So na adate, it is atmanepadi form. Is equal to such a grinnati. Atma na grinnati. Vibhu na grinnati. Bhaktasyapi, kasachit papam. Bhaktasya, of any bhakta devotee. So bhaktasyapi, the papam of any bhakta, vibhu, Bhagavan doesn't take. It means papam has no contact, no association with Atma, because Atma is our asangaha, asangatmanaha, asangaha Atma. Therefore, Atma, vibhu, katam, papam, adate, na adate, na grinnati. Only papam? No. Nachaiva adate sukritam bhaktaihi prayuktam. Sukritam api bhaktaihi prayuktam, which is done by bhaktaihi. Bhaktaihi, here the punya papa done by whom it is not given. It is done, this not given means it is given jantavaha. Instead of using the word jantavaha, Acharya uses bhakta. Uses the word bhakta. Bhaktas are bhajana shilaha. They are bhaktaha. They worship Ishvara. So, therefore, the bhaktaha, they do a lot of punya karma in the form of charity, etc. And also they inadvertently they do papam also. Does Bhagavan take? Even though as a prayer we say I offer all my punya papa to you, but Bhagavan doesn't take. Meaning Atma doesn't take. So therefore bhaktehi prayuktam sukritam na adatte. Because Atma is asangaha. Ishvaraha asangaha. Therefore na adatte. Sukritam va dushkritam. Papam va. Na adatte. So Vibhu is Vividam bhavati Ishvaraha. In fact, we saw Brahmanyadaya karmane sangam tyaktva karoti yaha. Lipyase nata papena. The same. So, Brahmanyadaya karmani. So, doing karma becomes yoga when Ishvara is brought in. So, the same karma. What is karma yoga? Ishvararpana buddhya karma kartavyam. Prasada buddhya karma pala swikaranam. So, you offer karma to the Lord. Does Bhagavan take that karma? It is an attitude to become a bhakta. Therefore, we offer a lot of things in the as Naivedyam at the end of the puja. We offer so many. Does Bhagavan take it? It is the attitude. Bhagavan doesn't take anything. But we do puja, etc. So all these are then useless. Gartam? No. The same Bhagavan, when it is invoked in a murti, in a vigraha, that is vigraha becomes upadhi. Therefore, upadhi drishtya Ishvaraha svikaroti. Upadhi drishtya. Here it is paramartataha. That is why in the beginning of the Bhashyam, Bhashyaka says paramartataha tu. But Vyavaharika drishtya svikaroti. Vyavaharika drishtya Ishvaraha is karma paladata. All these are from the Vyavaharika standpoint. Ishvaraha, karma yoga, Ishvaraha, then bhakti, then puja, etc. Everything in Vyavahara. In Vyavahara it is true. But here the shloka reveals paramartataha. From the standpoint of the paramartika drishti, Ishvara doesn't take anything, doesn't accept anything. And that Ishvara is you. Therefore, you should not, it doesn't mean that we should not do puja from tomorrow onward. That is not the idea. So it reveals the nature of Ishvara. The shloka reveals the nature of Ishvara, which is not different from that of the Jiva. So therefore, Bhagavan doesn't accept anything. At the level of Paramartika, at the level of Vyavaharika, that Ishvara accepts. And Ishvara is Karma Paladata. Ishvara knows everything. Therefore, in keeping with one's punya and papa, he gives accordingly the karma pala. So, therefore, paramartataha, that Dr. Bhashikara, just a word he mentioned, that is important to be remembered. So, paramartataha when we say, and bhakti when we say, bhakta at the level of paramartika, no. At the level of paramartika, where is bhakta? There is no bhakta, there is no Bhagavan, there is no bhakti. All the three resolves into one, which is Brahma, Ishvaraha. So therefore, bhakta, which is at the Vyavaharika, and from the standpoint of the Paramartika, there is no acceptance of punyam or papam, because at the Paramartika level, that Ishvara, there is only Ishvara, there is only Brahma. There is no second thing. So, Paramartika drishtya, bhaktehi sukritam, Bhaktaihi prayuktam na adatte. This is from the standpoint of the absolute. In Vyavaharika, of course, there is acceptance. Ishvara accepts. Ishvara, whatever we offer, Ishvara accepts. At the level of Vyavaharika, there is karma palam, punyam papam. Punyam papam, we cannot say it is not there. If it is not there, then what about the Veda Purva? All these are Vyavaharika. So Vyavaharika and Paramarthika context we have to understand clearly. That's why the word Paramarthataha too, that's important. The standpoint of the total, absolute. So the three orders of reality, Paramarthika, Vyavaharika, Pratibhasika. This is not Pratibhasika, not Vyavaharika, Paramarthataha too. Paramartha Drishtya. Paramartha Drishtya means there is only Ishvara alone, there is no second thing, Ishvara alone. Then where is karma, where is punya, where is papam, who will do karma to gain punya papa? So therefore it is not there. Only when Bhagasyam Praja Yeti, only when it becomes multiplied, that means Vyavaharika, then only Jivas come, then only karma palam. Therefore Ishvara accepts the puja, etc. of the bhaktas. Therefore, accordingly, he converts punyam and papam to the people, jantavaha. So therefore, here it is a bhaktehi prayuktam sukritam na adatte. It means bhakta should not get offended. This is from the paramarthika standpoint. So the punyam which is done by punyakaryam which is done by the bhaktas, sukritam, due to which the sukritam punyam which is that also Bhagavan doesn't take. So that is Paramarthika. Vyavaharika, Brahmanyadaya karmani sangam tyaktva karoti. Bhagavan has given the Upadesha. Brahmanyadaya karma karoti. That is Vyavaharika. Even in fact, other places he says, 9th chapter, we are going to say, Patram pushpam palam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. Bhagavan says, those who give, offer me patram, palam, pushpam. I bless them with whatever they ask for. So that is Vyavaharika. So therefore, Paramarthataha bhaktasya kasachit papam na svikaroti sukatamapi na svikaroti. Kimatam targi bhaktaihi pujadi lakshanam yaga dana homadikam sukatam prayujyate. Then why should, when what purpose? The people bhaktaihi by the bhaktas, by the devotees, this pujadi lakshanam, yaga dana homadikam cha, all these karma, which is in the form of puja, etc., daily puja, nitya puja, upasana, and you doing homa, yajna, dana, all this by which Shastra says punyam you gain. When Bhagavan doesn't, na adatte, Bhagavan doesn't take, then why should it be performed by the bhaktas? Bhagavan doesn't take, Bhagavan takes, and Bhagavan gives it back in the form of the punyam to the people. So it goes to Bhagavan, and blessed by Bhagavan, it comes to us, the karma, result of karma. Karma, what we do, comes to us as karma palam, blessed by the Lord. So if Bhagavan doesn't take, then why should we do all this? If Bhagavan doesn't take, means there is no result for the karma, what we do. Then why should we do karma? Why should we do puja, the lakshanam, yaga, dana, homadikam karma? It is useless. So, and also when we perform karma, yaga, we say, Prajapate idam na mama. We give up. It is not, doesn't belong to us. It belongs to Prajapati. Agni idam na mama. Ishwaraya idam na mama. So it means Ishwaraya idam, Agni idam, when we say this belongs to Agni. This belongs to Prajapati. This belongs to Brahma. When Brahman doesn't take, then why should we even say that? Doesn't become meaningless. So that's why किमर्थं तर्हि पूजादिलक्षणं यागदान होमादिकं सुकृतं प्रयुज्यते इति आह Bhagavan says that if the person takes oneself to be the karta, bhokta, and Ishvara to be karma paladata, then that person is ajnani. If a person takes himself to be a karta, aham bhokta, and Ishvara is karma paladata, is a jnani or ajnani? Is ajnani only. Ishvara karma paladata is ajnanam only. That is, Ishvara is the one who is the giver of the karma pala. Karma itself is not there for Atma. Then how can Ishvara be karma paladata? That is ajnanam. But this is ajnanam. Ajnanam, this is ajnanam of the jiva. Ajnanam of the karma yogi. Karma yogi is also in ajnani only. We should know that karma yogi is ajnani only. Because he is ajnani, therefore only he does karma. Karma yogi is attempting to do karma with the attitude of offering unto Ishvara so that antakarna shuddhi can be gained. So, therefore, he is an ajnani only. But all these are sadhanam for a karma yogi. Therefore, it is not that that person should not do, but it is ajnanam only. What will be the attitude of a jnani? Aham akarta, aham abhokta, aham Ishvaraha eva. Adu karma paladata. Therefore, who is when and I am one with Ishvara, and there is no karma, the karma not there, kartrutvam not there, bhoktrutvam not there, then karma paladata, where is karma pala? Karma itself is not there, then karma paladata. That is jnanam. So therefore, paramartataha, again, that word is important. Paramartataha, the Ishvara is also not karma paladata. That is the teaching here. Paramartataha, Ishvaraha, na karma, punyam svikaroti, na papam, na karma paladata bhavati. But this knowledge is not there. In order to gain this knowledge, Antakaranam has to be Shuddha, therefore Karma Yoga, therefore Ishvara Karma Paladata. All these are there, and it is valid at the level of Vyavaharika. We cannot dismiss at the level of Vyavarika all these as part of the sadhanas. They're all part of the sadhana, therefore they are valid. From the Paramarthika Drishtya, these are all dismissed. Of course, from the standpoint of the total, all these things are dismissed. Where is Jagat? There is no Jagat. Mandukya Upanishad, it is that where is Jagat? There is no Jagat. I don't see Jagat at all. You are complaining about the Jagat, but where is Jagat? There is no Jagat at all. Everything is Brahma, Brahma eva asti. So there it is, Drishti, Drishtivada. Vyavaharika level for the Vyavahar people who are at the beginning stage of the spiritual life, Vyavaharika level, Srishti, Drishtivada. At the level of the total, Drishti, Srishtivada. In fact, that is what the Advaita is. You see Drishti, Srishtivada. Srishti really is not there. It is your Drishti. Where is the Srishti? The Srishti itself is not there. Everything is Brahma eva. So where is Srishti? Srishti is not there at all. But at the level of Vyavaharika, we say Srishti is there, Sati is there, Laya is there. That is Srishti Drishtivada. And the Srishti is also swallowed from the standpoint of the total when everything is Brahma, that knowledge happens, then there is no Srishti, there is no Jagat. Where is the Jagat? So it is there only in your Drishti. And that Drishti is wrong Drishti. So therefore Ajnanam. So Ajnanena Avritam Jnanam, Idam Jnanam, this Viveka Jnanam, the knowledge, the discriminative knowledge, Atma Anatma is the Jnanam, the Viveka Jnanam, Swarupa Jnanam, that is covered by Ajnanam. Ajnanam is this Ajnanam covers, and that is the Shakti of Maya. Maya Yaha Shakti Dvayam Asti, as we saw in Panchadashi, Avarana Shakti and Vikshepa Shakti. So therefore, Avarana Shaktiya Maya Yaha Avritam, this Jnanam, Viveka Jnanam, the knowledge, that is the knowledge which is discriminative knowledge, the discrimination, clear distinction between Atma and Atma. That is covered. Tena hetuna. It is hetu, because of which mugyanti, the samsarinaha janaha jantavaha mugyanti. Aham karomi, I do. What is this I? Inquire into I. Then I, the ahankara is dissolved. That I, just I alone will be there. Karomi, it will not be there. Who does? I alone. All actions fall apart. Karta goes away, all the other karakas fall apart. Because due to jnanam covered by ajnanam, this avivekinaha, people who lack viveka, atma, anatma, viveka, samsarina, they are samsaris. Mukyanti, they are deluded. Deluded how? By thinking, aham karomi, I do, aham karayami, I cause to do, aham bokshe, I enjoy, aham bojayami, I cause to enjoy. Iti moham gachanti, they attain, they go to delusion, they attain delusion. Iti samsarinaha, ajnaninaha, avivekinaha, moham gachanti. Iti next shloka, we have to read Gita Priya Bodhini, that we will read in the next class. We'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Dhanyavadah.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಚರಣ್ ಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದः ಜಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.